You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. This local television coverage is proudly brought to you by overall sponsor, Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Let us entertain you Rancheria style. And by co-sponsors, The Feed Barn, your feed, pet, and western store for home, ranch, and farm. Beautiful gifts, jewelry, and great fashions for the entire family. Paradise Doggy Daycare, hourly and all-day daycare, self-serve dog wash, kennel-free supervised play, located across from the Feed Barn. And Richard Forrester, Supervisor, District 2. And now, Amador This Week on TSPN.
I am a pro bowler. 11 years playing the outfield, and I got no plans to retire.
Aging may slow a dog down, but IAMS helps keep dogs playing year after year with our age-specific nutrition. And now, even for dogs 11 and older with new IAMS Senior Plus. It helps boost the immune response to that of an adult dog and helps fight signs of aging.
I'll never be a bench warmer.
New IAMS Senior Plus. See the IAMS difference or your money back.
I am an IAMS dog for life.
Buy any 7 IAMS or Ekanuba pet food, get one free only at the Feed Barn. See store for details.
Hi, I'm Mike Spence, TSPN TV, and I'm here today at Bark in the Park. And we're in Amador County, and Amador County is obviously a dog-friendly place. All you have to do is look around, and we're going to meet some of the dogs and their owners. The parks throughout Amador County, whether it be in Jackson or Sutter Creek, are all dog-friendly if you have your dog on a leash. The only thing you have to worry about is keeping them off the playing fields, but they're all dog-friendly. All of our parks are great places to hang out, and we're going to show quite a few of the owners and their pets today, and so please stay tuned. Hi, we're here today with Paradise Doggy Daycare, and this is Tina, Sarah, and I'm sorry I don't know your name, and Kaylin. I do know Silverwing, and I do know Reggae Billy Hill, the black and tan. These are all wolfhounds. Not wolfhounds, coonhounds. I should know my coonhounds because some of them are walker. No walkers here, but we have a black and tan, and then this one is what
a bloodhound.
A bloodhound. And then this is another black and tan. Boy, they're just beautiful. Tina is a hound rescue expert, and she runs and operates Doggy Daycare, Paradise Doggy Daycare, which is across from the Feed Barn there, up at Amador Ridge. And how long have you been rescuing hound dogs?
I've been doing the coonhound rescue for 6 years.
Do I say hound dog? That's not really
hound dog.
Hound dogs, coon.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Coon dog. That's right. I know Elvis Presley had apologized to a hound dog on the Milton Berle show. I believe that was before our time.
It was way before our time.
Way before our time. And that was a humiliating day for Elvis Presley because when he came out with nothing but a hound dog, people were really offended because they thought hound dogs, he was implying they were sleeping all day and that they were lazy. So he had to come on the Milton Berle show and actually apologize to a hound dog. And they had a black top hat on him, and he had to kiss the hound dog, and it was a humiliating day for Elvis Presley, but a wonderful day for hound dogs. I mean, it really established how wonderful the hound dog was.
And they can be a little on the lazy side. He does like to lay down in the middle of all the commotion.
But they sleep all day, and then they're ready to work all night, right?
Well, mine sleep all night.
Oh, they
and
sleep
most
around
of the day. And then they play at Paradise Doggy Daycare.
They do, and they're also relaxed and wonderful to be around. I just love this one here. He just has just all that character and personality. What a face.
Oh, he's a great boy. We've only had him about 10 days.
Oh, wow. And then how do you find the rescue dog? How do you find the dog to rescue?
Usually the shelter directors find me. They all know that I do coonhound rescue, and they contact me from California up to Washington.
They know that you specialize in that breed, and then they call you. Oh, what a wonderful service to do. And if you're ever around in Jackson and you just want to go to lunch or shop over at Claypool's, you can just drop your dog off for an hour and go have a little lunch and shop.
Bring your dog to Paradise while you're out having fun.
As long as your dog's pre-registered, you can just drop by. It doesn't have to be all day to just leave him at Paradise Doggy Daycare. and they get to socialize, and you can go off and have a relaxing hour or two. It's just a great service to have them.
That's exactly right. It's only $5 an hour, so it's not expensive.
Oh, it's a great service, and anytime you're down in Jackson, please think of Paradise Doggy Daycare. They say Irish wolf, the wolfhound at your feet. They're actually at your neck there, huh?
Yes.
These are just beautiful. How old are they?
This is Omri, and he's 2.5, and this is Jardin, and he's about 1.5.
Oh, they're young.
Yeah.
Gosh, and they're completely full grown, I would imagine.
No.
Hopefully they're not getting bigger than this.
Omri is full grown. Jardin's still growing. They grow till after two years.
How did you find this particular breed? What attracted you to the Irish Wolfhound?
You know, since I was a kid, I've always wanted one. And I turned 50, and I said, you know what, it's time. And they're not an easy dog to get. I mean, there's not a whole lot of them around, and I was lucky enough to get one, and then I was able to get another one. So
how fortunate!
It's like you can't have just one. They're
no,
addicting.
You have to be split in half if they're pulling you down the street.
Yeah.
How do you walk to it? Do you ever walk two at a time?
I have walked both of them, but only on my street. I usually don't do it out in public because they can't. They do way more than I do a little bit,
my gosh, yeah.
Each one, and they could pull me. If they wanted to go that way, they would.
Right. How much do they weigh exactly?
They're both about 160 pounds.
Wow.
Each, and but he's still growing, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And where do you normally walk, and where do they like to hang out?
Oh, well, we have a large acreage for them, and then I walk them on my street. We have a very long, flat street, and they just get walks. We take them to events. We go to Celtic fairs, and family, they all like them, so they just go.
They don't intimidate those small dogs that think they're big dogs. When they see these guys, they know they're not a big dog, huh?
Small dogs tend to not like them, the real small ones. Omri's been bit quite a few times, but he's so mellow. He's like, oh, why are they biting me? You know.
Well, enjoy Bark in the Park.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we are, Bark in the Park, and I'm with Susan from the Feed Barn up at Amador Ridge, and Susan's one of our wonderful sponsors, Bark in the Park, and I'm a big fan of the Feed Barn, I have to tell you. And Tri-County Wildlife Care, my daughter volunteered throughout the summer as well, and that's just a wonderful service. Most people don't know that there's, in the back of the Feed Barn warehouse, there's a bird rescue area where you bring in all the birds. I mean, you are the animal person in Amador County. And the type of effort, it's an ambitious undertaking. I was in there with my daughter and saw all those small birds, and they need to be fed like every 30 minutes around the clock. So it really does take some volunteer support and a real effort to do something like that. And obviously the Feed Barn is just an incredible place. You know, it's a friendly local place, and I have a couple of horses, and I shop there. You know, I've been shopping there for many years. I probably have my belt on here today. It doesn't scream rodeo champion, but it's got Western character, and the clothing and all the accessories there in the Feed Barn are incredible. And I just like shopping there for whether it be hay or clothing. And my daughter takes her horse out to the fair, and you know, all the elegant stuff for the young kids. You know, when they're showing their animals and their horses. It's just a great store to visit and take advantage of, and it's a great part of our community. Susan, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Tri-County Wildlife situation and everything you're doing there?
Okay. Tri-County Wildlife Care is a non-profit, federally and state permitted wildlife rescue. We are funded only by donations and mostly staffed by volunteers. This past year we did hire some people to help with the birds because it is such a huge job. We'll take in over 500 critters this year, and it's everything from chipmunks to great horned owls, bobcats, coyotes, foxes, whatever needs help. Orphan, ill, and injured, we'll take it in and try to get it right back out into the wild.
I know I've seen those segments, Foothill Critters, that you've done, which are just incredible. And I'm a big bird, I'm a big birder and a bird fan, and to see those segments and the specialty, do people like call you when they see a bird, or how do they actually get it down to the Feed Barn?
Actually, we get calls all the way from Antigua, Stockton. We're the only permitted place in 3 counties. And so they look under wildlife, or they look on the website and call us, and usually they'll bring the critters to us. We go out if it's something that could be dangerous, but we try to get them to bring it into us because we're a small group of volunteers, and then we take over from there.
And you give them advice as to which animals to leave alone, which animals to bring in, and it's just really a valuable service.
Thank you, yeah.
I know the feed barn, has a little bit of everything, but I live in a pair of muck boots, and the big black horse muck boots, and I'm mucking stalls, in the morning and evenings, and I needed a special size muck boot because I walk for miles. My barn is quite a ways from the home, and I have to walk quite a bit in those boots, and in order to be comfortable I needed a special size, and I looked around, I couldn't find that special size, and when I went into the feed barn, I just want you to know the girls special ordered that size, and other stores told me that size wasn't available, and they actually checked and special ordered the size for me so that I can actually be comfortable in those muck boots, because I just live in I go to the post office in my muck boots. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in those boots, so I appreciate everything that they do over there at the feed barn. It's just the service and the friendliness is just it's just a great place.
Bella.
Bella, oh, that's a pretty name. That's kind of Italian name. Is she like a golden or a white yellow lab? What is she?
English cream golden retriever.
An English cream golden retriever. Boy, does she have a sweet face. How long have you had her?
2 years.
2 years?
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.
Here with Poppy, French Bulldog, and Alicia.
She's a
Brussels Griffon.
She's a smooth-coated Brussels Griffon.
And what was your name?
My name's Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you, boy. They have just wonderful faces.
They do. They have very expressive faces. No noses.
How long have you had this breed?
Since 2005.
Oh, quite a while.
Yeah, the Frenchies. We haven't had the Brussels Griffon for very long. A couple of years.
Well, tell me a little bit about the history of the breed.
Both breeds originated, they're from Belgium, the Brussels. The Frenchies originated in France. They were bred down bulldog. And their ears are naturally that way. That's their trait, the bat ears. And they're born with a tail that can go from 0 to long. And that's natural. Their ears can be cropped or natural, and their tails are docked. But they originally were for baiting bulls, the French bulldogs, and then they turned into a lap dog. And these were a mousing and a ratting dog. Now they're just a pet too.
Well, they have such serious faces there. I don't know if they're smiling or they're just being serious with you.
She knows I have the leash behind my back. She wants out. I'm sorry.
Well, Poppy, how are you?
Poppy do.
Poppy do.
Poppy, say hello.
Hey, sweetie.
And we're here today with Kennel Club of the California Sierra.
Oh, great.
In a Meet the Breeds event.
Yeah, you have a big group.
We do, in conjunction with the APALS event.
Great. Well, enjoy Bark in the Park, and it was a pleasure meeting you guys.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Thanks, Sue. Hi, I'm here with Jackie and Gary and 2 of their Irish wolfhounds. And this one is Treasure, and this one I don't know the name. Shadow, that's right. Shadow is a male and Treasure is a female, is that correct? Oh, they're just beautiful. I know that the Irish Wolfhound is a special breed, but what most people don't realize is that They're certified care home dogs where you go and you bring them into the different care homes throughout Amador County?
Shadow is a registered therapy dog.
Wonderful. Therapy dogs, that's what I was thinking. And so you go into like Kit Carson and Oak Manor and places like that
Yes.
with this particular breed, and how do people respond to them?
Oh, fantastic. Actually, for about 5 years, I've been taking him in there, into the different homes. And he is just really shines when it comes to people who are like bedridden and they can't even sit up because of the size of them alone. They can just reach out and just pat the head, where a lot of the other therapy dogs, the people have to pick them up and hold a therapy dog in their hands, the little small ones, and then of course they put them down on the floor.
That's easy. Easier to connect with. That's interesting versus a small dog where they get lost and they kind of get nervous.
A lot of elderly people that have never seen dogs like this in their day. They're 70, 80, 90 years old, and they're just overwhelmed by the size and their nature and how sweet they are.
Yeah, the disposition is just wonderful. Hi, Treasure. Very sweet.
And then you get a little
They're just
puppy,
wonderful.
That's a little different story.
Yeah, oh, sweet.
He's
Shadow,
real
are you
gentle.
jealous? Are you jealous?
Yeah,
The
he's
Treasure
real
loves
gentle.
me.
And there's
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They're just wonderful. This is just one that I would just love to have around. She's just wonderful.
Real outgoing.
Yeah.
They're fun to live with.
Yeah, well, you know, being a certified therapy dog and performing a service like that for other people, that must make you feel pretty good about not only the breed itself, but all the effort that goes into taking care of them.
Yeah, they have to be special to be a therapy dog.
Yeah.
This is his role for that, and then hers is going to be a show dog.
Well, best of luck to you. I understand this one even, you were talking maybe even races. It's so fast that they race?
Yeah, she likes, we race these dogs. Yeah.
Wow.
They're originally bred to hunt and run. So they love to run. So we do coursing, which they chase a plastic bag.
Yeah, it's not like an oval race,
No.
but like
No,
an obstacle
it's got
course
corners.
and things. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
got
that.
corners and that,
Wow.
and,
Well, we have a future
yeah.
star here in
Yeah.
Treasure there. She
Yeah,
looks fast.
Yeah, she's done it when she was younger. She tried it and she loved it. So.
Oh, great. Well,
Yeah.
best of luck to you.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you both, Jackie and Gary. And Treasure and Shadow. What's your name?
Marcella?
Marcella, Lupe. What kind of breed is this?
She's half Jack Russell Terrier
Oh.
and half Shih Tzu.
Wow, she doesn't look like a little digger Jack Russell. She has a special face, huh?
She does.
Yes. Lupe, how did you come up with that name?
She named him.
Oh, you
My
came up with the
husband,
name.
my husband's Mexican, so we have Irish dogs like Mulligan, and so since he was the Mexican in the
Perfect
family,
Lupe, yes.
we did a Lupe Chiquita.
Pretty.
Can you say hi?
How old is she?
She's 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Where does she normally walk? Where does she hang out?
She usually hangs out at our house.
Stays at the house. You walk her in the park?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. She get along with other dogs? She looks like she's awful friendly.
Yep, she has a border collie at the house and
Right.
2 border collies. So but she's in charge.
Oh, well, she's enjoying bark in the park, that's for sure. Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Good. Is this the first time you come here?
Oh, yes.
Great. Great. Well, she looks like she's really at home here at Bark in the Park 2012.
Okay, can you sit?
Hey, you get to be on TV. Well, you and your dogs get to be on TV. Are you having fun at Bark in the Park?
Yeah.
Is this a Halloween costume on this one?
Yes.
Her name isn't Pumpkin, is it?
Her name's Marcella.
Marcella. Hi, Marcella. What type of dog are you?
She's a dachshund mix.
A Dachshund mix. Well, she has such a pretty face. What a little narrow little face. She looks kind of like a fox or something. It's a face like a fox, huh? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And what is this one's name?
Stella.
Stella? What type of dog are you, Stella?
She's a Chihuahua.
Does she talk?
No.
Or just bark?
She barks.
A little bit, I bet, huh? Where do you normally walk her?
Around Fiddletown.
Oh, Fiddletown. That must be a fun place to walk around. Is there a park out there?
Yes.
Is it dog friendly? I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
You guys must have fun. Do you have to feed him and walk him yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to take care of a pet, huh? Yeah, I bet you take really good care of these two. They look like they're really, really enjoying you. I'm happy to be here at Bark in the Park, huh?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to have a little contest? Do a contest at noon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be in the race.
Oh, great. Well, I can't wait to see you guys race. Okay, we've got the gun ready to go. Stella, come on, Stella. Let's see how fast Stella is here. Well, that's 2 miles an hour. Oh, here she comes. Come on, Stella. Here we go. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Stella's got the racing stripes on. And then Marcella's got the pumpkin outfit. I'm going to bet on the pumpkin. I think Marcella might have the speed. Looks like she's being held back. Okay, we have your name. I'm sorry.
Charlene.
Hi, Charlene.
Hi,
now you've got a speed gun. I thought you might be the highway patrol out here, but you're actually catching the dog speeds there, huh?
Trying to catch the dog speeds.
Yeah,
yes.
great.
Fastest dog of the day wins a prize.
Ah, well, I bet these two are competitive, but not quite up to speed. I bet some of these breeds are very quick.
Very quick.
What's the fastest speed that you've had on the gun there?
So far, 22 miles per hour, German Shepherd.
Oh, wow, wow. Oh, here we go. This looks like a racer here.
Are you going to have them go that way?
No, the other one's coming.
Okay, go.
Okay, here comes Marcella. We're going to clock Marcella.
Come on, Margie.
Come on, Marcella. Oh, look at her go. I told you. Whoa, Marcella. I knew Marcella had some speed. She was holding it back. This is the pumpkin outfit. What'd you have there?
I had 14.
14 miles an hour. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not going to beat the Shepherd, but that's pretty good. 14 miles an hour. That was pretty fast. Hi, I'm here with Tina, and she's a 10-week-old Jack Russell Terrier. And it's hard to believe that she could dig up your entire garden in about 30 seconds, but probably certainly has the capability. She's so cute, and you want to just hang on to her, take her home. Instead of just talking with her, I think I'll just sneak away with her. Hi, I'm here with Cody, which is an Estrella Mountain Dog, a Portuguese dog. And I'm with Ron here. And now this is kind of a guard dog, in terms of guarding the flock from the wolves and things?
Yes.
Like a mountain dog, mountain guard dog.
Mountain guard dog.
Right.
They live out with the flocks.
So very territorial.
Very territorial.
Good, protective, nice, beautiful family dog, but great for protection and taking care of the perimeter of the house, I would imagine.
Very much so. Anything that he gets to walk on becomes his if he walks on it 3 times.
Right. He figures it out right away. And this is Cody? Katie, I'm sorry. And she's just a puppy, a couple weeks old? 6 months old? Yeah, she's just beautiful. Now, a little different. Well, there's a guard dog. Yeah, see how that
like
the camera is what she's guarding from. Yeah, not used to that. She's okay. He's okay. So 6-month-old Newfoundland.
Water dog.
Water dog. Like when they say Portuguese water dog, it's a little different, though.
Yes.
How is that different? This is more of a guard dog breed?
Size-wise, no. They were developed in Newfoundland, Canada to work with the fishermen. Tow boats and tow nets out and rescue people. They use them for ocean rescue. They teach them to jump out of helicopters into the water.
Right into the water. Yeah, I knew they loved the water and that whole thing with the hair, the long coat.
And the drool.
Yeah, and the drool. That's all part of it. Well, they're beautiful. Thanks for showing them to our viewers.
Okay, thank you.
Well, she's a guard dog. I can tell. She is guarding you from that camera. That camera is not a friendly thing to her, and you're starting to see exactly what she was bred for right there. One of my favorite breeds. I mean, they're just great around the property, and look at these. They're just absolutely beautiful. How old are they?
This one is 7 years.
Okay.
And I believe she's 20 months.
Wow, yeah, she looks young. Just beautiful.
I am a pro bowler. 11 years playing the outfield, and I got no plans to retire.
Aging may slow a dog down, but IAMS helps keep dogs playing year after year with our age-specific nutrition. And now, even for dogs 11 and older with new IAMS Senior Plus. It helps boost the immune response to that of an adult dog and helps fight signs of aging.
I'll never be a bench warmer.
New IAMS Senior Plus. See the IAMS difference or your money back.
I am an IAMS dog for life.
Buy any 7 IAMS or Ekanuba pet food. Get 1 free only at the Feed Barn. See store for details. You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now back to Amador This Week.
I'm with Mike at Gold Country Pet Resort, and they do a lot of boarding and training. They're out on Highway 88 and 104 right before Ione.
That's it, yep.
Well, you do a lot of different types of work with training especially, and taking the dog in and doing different things with them. And I know you specialize in a lot of the shepherds and a lot of the different breeds. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your services out there with the pet resort?
Well, we pretty much take care of all things dog. We offer a boarding facility, a little different than traditional boarding. The dogs have their own room as opposed to a kennel or crate. Each of the rooms has a small private outside yard attached to it, and then the dogs also get plenty of outside time, exercise in our play yards, which are about 1/4 acre in size for individual time. We offer training classes. We have group obedience classes on Saturday mornings at Howard Park in Ione. We have a dog club, which is kind of all our specialty classes, where you get some semi-private time with a trainer on Wednesday nights. And what else?
Well, in terms of reaching you guys out there at the Gold Country Pet Resort Training Center, they can just go right to your website, goldcountrypetsresort.com, or 223-WOOF, WOOF. They can reach you by website or phone, and of course, can they drive out? You know, I've seen the facility. You have a beautiful big facility out there. Can they drive out there if they go by and stop in? Or?
Actually, for the benefit of our canine guests, we ask that everything's done by appointment. So first off, if we're out at a private training client or doing some training classes, so
better to call you guys in advance.
Better to give us a call. We do love to show our place off and give a tour, but just give us a call ahead of time. We usually do those in the afternoon during our pickup and drop-off times, so that we're not disturbing the canine guests by having people coming and going throughout the day. It's a little less stressful on them, and that's our whole goal, is to reduce the stress on the dogs.
Absolutely. You have a great service, and people can really bring them out there. People who really want to specialize in, you guys specialize in really training the dog well and doing something special with your dog.
Yes, yeah. We just want you to enjoy having a dog, and having dog ownership be fun, not something stressful that you're worried about, is my dog going to behave when we're out in public today. We just want that confidence of being able to enjoy the dog.
Well, I'm sure that they'll come out and give you a call and come out and see Gold Country Pet Resort. That sounds great. Thanks, Mike.
You bet. And one other thing I wanted to mention is that we are also in sponsorship and kind of helping a group that's become a nonprofit organization, creating the county's first dog park, which will be most likely in the Howard Park area. We go before the Ione Parks and Recreation Commission on the last Tuesday of the month, so like anybody that's interested in a dog park in the county, come on down to that planning commission,
That meeting is going to be an important one, and everybody should show up for that and really show their support for the dog park out there in Ione. That's a good cause. I'm glad you mentioned that.
You bet. I'm glad we can kind of offer our experience in creating our facility, having gone through the whole process of getting permits and for that stuff. So yeah, it'll be a good place to help just support the community, and another fun place to bring your dogs.
Great. Thanks again, Mike.
You bet.
Okay. Well, we've had a lot of fun here at Bark in the Park. I'm Mike Spence, TSPN TV, and I want to thank you for watching.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. This local television coverage was proudly brought to you by overall sponsor Jackson Rancheria Casino Resort. Let us entertain you Rancheria style. And by co-sponsors The Feed Barn, your feed, pet, and western store for home, ranch, and farm. Beautiful gifts, jewelry, and great fashions for the entire family. Paradise Doggy Daycare, hourly and all-day daycare, self-serve dog wash, kennel-free supervised play, located across from the Feed Barn. And Richard Forrester, Supervisor, District 2.